Well, I think where London is right now is a city that's really trying to take urban design on and implement it the best it can, given the current municipal resources and given where the city itself feels that the city should be. We've gone through somewhat of an extensive education program to help the city understand where urban design can be and where it should be, and getting people excited about the real potential of the city. Over time, London has been kind of up and down in its cycles. Of course, in the early days of its existence, it had a lot of the good stuff that we look today to achieve as far as urban design is concerned. But through the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, when the automobile became the preeminent driver of design, we've seen a kind of a lacking of quality urban spaces or people wanting to invest in that over other investments such as roads and sewers and growth of that kind of nature. So I think we definitely have a lot of potential in the future, but you know, over the last 3 years we've really tried to push the urban design element, because I'm the city's first ever urban designer, and so we've tried to really begin the conversation about design in our city.
I think where London's going in the future with urban design is using it as a tool to leverage economic investment. We know that if we're going to compete to get the best and the brightest here, we have to be an attractive place. And one of the dimensions of being attractive is a place that works well and looks good and is built well. People can go anywhere nowadays to get jobs, and they will choose where they want to live and then look for a place to work more often than in the olden days where they would find a job and then just make do. So we have to be competitive in London in that regard. Design is a tool to make a city more attractive is where we're going. What that means is that we are consciously about creating places, or using the phrase placemaking in everything that we do. Whether we lay out a new subdivision, whether we have an infill project in an existing development, whether it's a new public space, the idea is to create a memorable place. It's not something that's an afterthought, it comes right at the beginning. The way that we're doing that is by ensuring that we integrate the principles of urban design in a site-specific way in every application that comes through. And we're working hard with our development approval section to make sure that urban design gets considered as early and often as possible so that we have the best chance of success of creating places. That is it in a nutshell. If we aren't competitive, we will be the also-rans or the B-grade places, and I don't think anybody in London is looking for that kind of future.
Urban design is the process of shaping the settings or public realms for life in cities, towns, and villages. Over the past decade, cities have been striving to be economically competitive and provide a high quality of life. This is where urban design incorporates a people's first design philosophy. The design approach promotes healthy and social interactive neighborhoods, which in turn contributes to the economic success. The City of London has put in place a variety of guidelines and policies which implement urban design in the public realm. London interprets urban design as a goal to develop communities that have a clear sense of place and identity, to create places rather than no places. These communities will offer significant value to those that live in them as healthy places that residents can identify with, form social bonds around, and be proud of. Collectively, these communities will represent the ongoing development of London as a unique, interesting, creative, and outstanding city of choice. The Placemaking Demonstration Project. The City of London offers public, elementary, and secondary schools, which are governed by 4 school boards, as well as 20 private schools in the city. London is also home to the University of Western Ontario and Fanshawe College, two post-secondary institutes that are highly respected by employers and field professionals. These two institutes play a large role in the economic success of the city. The University of Western Ontario employs 3,500 full-time faculty and staff members and approximately 30,000 students, which in turn adds $1.5 billion to London's economic annually. Fanshawe College has approximately 15,000 full-time, 500 international, and 40 part-time students, with a student success rate higher than average and rising each year among other Ontario colleges. London is home to many festivities through the year and is famous for dressing up Victoria Park according to the celebration or festival. The London International Children's Festival, the Western Fair, Sunfest, and Ribfest are only a few festivities that occur throughout the year. Residents of the city look forward to the Christmas festivities that include an outdoor skating rink, light display, and a stroll through the snow-covered park. London's downtown area comes alive after hours with nightclubs, bars, theaters, and concerts. Entertainment is offered to all ages, ranging from every popular bars to the family attractions such as the London Museum. Located in the city's central business district and attached to the City Plaza stands the Central Library. The Central Library is a remodeled and relocated building finished on August 25, 2002, bringing new life and helping to revitalize the downtown core. The former building for the Central Library at 205 Queens Ave has since been designated a heritage building by the City of London. London is the brewing ground of John Labatt, of the well-known Labatt legacy of beer. The John Labatt Centre, located in downtown London, and was erected in appreciation and respect for Mr. Labatt and all his hard work and dedication to the economic success of London. It was designed to replicate the old Talbot Inn, a 19th century inn. It was opened in October 2002. London has created two main bike paths that run through the city. The paths are paved and wind through the city along the Thames River. The paths start in the west end of the city in the Springbanks Park and follows to the fork of the Thames River near downtown. The bike path splits and follows both branches of the river through parks and various wooden sections of the city.